cycle there is three checkpoints. First one is G1S checkpoint, G2M checkpoint, and the third one is Metaphase checkpoint. The purpose of the checkpoint is to check whether the environment is favorable for the cell division and the cell which is going in the next phase is properly formed and having a proper genetic material. Okay, so first of all let's understand the function of G1S phase. So suppose a cell is entering from G1 phase to S phase, then it will have to fulfill some requirement, that is cell should have a large enough size for the cell division, it should have a proper genetic material, and environment should be favorable. If any of these criteria is not fulfilled by cell, then that cell will not enter from S phase to from G1 phase to S phase. Okay, suppose cell passes from G1 phase to S phase. Then there is another checkpoint called as G2M checkpoint. In G2M checkpoint, cell should have a proper duplicated chromosome. If cell do not have proper duplicated chromosome, then cell will not enter into M phase. And the last checkpoint is Metaphase checkpoint. This is to check whether the spindle fiber is attached to the chromatin or not. Suppose this is cell at the metaphase and this is the spindle fiber. So the function of metaphase checkpoint is to check whether the spindle fiber is properly attached to the centromere or not. If centromere is not, if spindle fiber is not attached to the centromere properly, then this cell will not enter into the anaphase and will not be able to complete its cell cycle. Okay, I hope now you are clear with the different phases of the cell cycle and its checkpoint. Let's revise it. Cell cycle has two different phases, interphase, M phase. Interphase having three different phases. One is G1 phase, S phase and G2 phase. M phase having four different phases like prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Okay, and there is three checkpoints. One is between G1 phase and S phase, that is called as G1S checkpoint, and the second one is present between the G2 phase and M phase, that is called as G2M point, and the third phase checkpoint is called as metaphase checkpoint. At the last there is a one more phase called as G0 phase. In this phase, those cells enter who is not going to divide further and further. Suppose our neurons, which is not going to divide after a certain period of time. Our RBCs, our cardiac muscle cells, those cells are not going to divide further and further. So that cells will enter into the G0 phase. So G0 phase is like increasing. It is also called as increasing phase because once that cell has entered into the G1 phase, then that cell will not be able to divide again. Okay, okay, so I hope now you are clear with the different phases of the cell cycle and its checkpoint. In competitive exams, they ask normally questions like which is the longest phase in the cell cycle. So the correct answer is G1 phase. Which is the shortest phase in cell cycle? So the correct answer is M phase. They may ask you which phase in M phase is the shortest. Okay, I repeat the question again. Which is the shortest phase in M phase? So the correct answer is anaphase. Anaphase. Okay, so These are some key points which you should remember during your NET exam preparation or any competitive exam preparation. Thank you so much friends for watching this video.